everybody, it's Mike DeLisio with another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing, and today we're going to be taking a look at Medieval Realms from Lost Games. It is 2 to 5 players and plays in about 75 minutes. You will assume the mantle of a king in the Middle Ages. The prosperity of your territories will depend on your ability to defeat the other kingdoms with audacity and inventiveness. Aha! Lead your realm to victory. Choose different strategies to secure your victory. Let's take a look inside. It's got kind of a, not the most unique of themes, I would say. This Middle Ages, build up your realm type of an idea, but let's take a look. There's a lot of rule books here. Let's find the one that will help us get a better sense for what's going on. The goal of the game, each player places their leaders and gathers resources. They put cards into play and receive victory points. You play 7 rounds. Most victory points wins. Here's our list of components and descriptions of the player board and the different cards and the game board, along with the iconography. More detailed descriptions of all of the cards with their costs and effects. And then we've got the generalized setup. Looks like there's a main central board. Everyone has their own individual player boards, and then they've got some player screens, which perhaps are to kind of plan their turns. It looks like their resources are open information. Each round consists of the following steps. Hide behind the defensive wall. Place the leader tokens. Yes, so that's what's secretive. Get resources. Extra goods tokens. Determine the start player. Then take your actions, and then there's a whole number of different actions. You can activate cards from the current events panel, and they've got different types of cards that they describe here. Action 2, putting a card from your personal display into play, or you can pass. The round ends once all players have passed, and next they must do a certain number of things, and then you've got the end of the game after the end of the 7th round, and an explanation of end of game effects and bonus victory points, along with a nice overview in the back. All right, let's take a look at some of the components within the game. Here we've got our individual player boards, single-sided. It looks like you're going to put your defensive wall right here so that all of your planning is happening here, where you're going to be placing your leaders out. This is going to be open information, the types of resources that you have. And we've got a main game board here. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I'm zoomed out as much as I can get right now, but you can kind of get an idea. We've got some cards up here. We've got tracks along the side of the board here, and then I'll bring it down so you can see the bottom of the game board there. All right. Then we've got our defensive walls, i.e. player screens, which give you a nice iconography. These are relatively thick. These are almost, I mean, I would say that they are a cardboard, a relatively thin cardboard, but they're definitely thicker than card stock. So that is nice. I don't think those are going to tip over anytime soon. Take a look at some of the cardboard components here. Not cardboard, pardon me, wood components. Okay, these are shapes of some type. I'm not sure what they represent. I'm sure I could find out in the rule book, but I don't know right off the top of my head. And we've got crosses here. Let's see. Many different shapes to represent different items within the game. These look to be almost chevrons of a sort, perhaps books. But you can get a general idea. There's a number of different custom shapes. Small, kind of almost crests. Okay. Let's take a look at some of the cards. It's going to take me a moment to get these out. These are relatively large decks of cards, and they are certainly well packaged. All right, here we go. These are in a more of a horizontal orientation. whole lot of iconography along the bottom. However, it does seem like there are multiple areas where this iconography is perhaps explained to you. I know on the back of the player screens they've got an iconography guide, and I think on the back of the rule book, if I remember correctly, was there as well. It's interesting artwork. I do like the artwork. And then we've got some characters. And we've got some player aid cards here with remarkably small text. All right, there's another deck of cards we'll take a look at. More of the horizontal orientation cards. They all have a very similar kind of makeup here, although some of them have a lot more going on along the bottom. But again, some nice artwork. Obviously looking to be relatively language independent so that you can get a lot of information on the card without a lot of text. Other than those overview cards, you're really pretty much language independent. All right, well there we have Medieval Realms. Thank you for watching another Dice Tower Daily Unboxing.
Thanks so much for watching another Dice Tower video. If you enjoy our videos, subscribe to the channel for more fun, comprehensive board game coverage. Also, consider joining us at one of our events. Come to Dice Tower Retreat, a small, intimate gathering where gaming is king. Join us for Dice Tower Cruise, the largest board game cruise. Attend Dice Tower West in Las Vegas for gaming fun on the West Coast, or Dice Tower East in Orlando in sunny Florida. Dice Tower Conventions, the friendliest gaming conventions on Earth. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower.